So I've recently been learning how to sew and it has been amazing. So I've been learning how to do by hand, but also by sewing machine, and it is amazing what one can create. The possibilities are endless, and it's amazing how your mind can just be taken away and kind of go to like a fantasy free land. And one thing that I love about sewing that I feel I don't get from painting, which is my other true love and passion. So with painting for me, it's obviously a lot harder to, correct mistakes. At least that's how I view painting. Like, not that I have an end goal in specific in mind when I start out. It's just through pure like emotion and passion that I reach the end. But there still is that element of when you're placing the colors or you're just getting into it that you can regret one of the decisions that you do for the placement of paint, and it can be very hard to correct that, just the nature of canvas and working with paint, etc. Versus what I love about sewing is that any mistake you made, like even earlier today, so what I'm doing is I'm patching up ripped jeans. They're inside out right now because the rip on the knee like escalated and got so huge, literally like my entire knee was popping out, and it was too much, and it's wintertime and I don't just want like a naked knee, like no thank you. So anyway, from another old pair of jeans, as you can see, I sewed like this weird shaped material together out of old jeans. Like I just cut up, this was like some testing I was doing on the sewing machine, and then I'm using the inside of this jean to obviously show on like the outside of this jean, so that's why you see like the dark pattern obviously on this side. What's actually really cool is that sewing is so good for your brain. It's a really beneficial hobby, like many, creative hobbies, but there is data that shows it protects from deterioration or damage brought by aging, as you can see. Here's a few more reasons why you should give it a try. So there's a huge stress relief from it. There's brain growth, improves hand-eye coordination, and oh my God, I can benefit from that one. Happiness also, hello, we need, yes, much more, and it fights dementia. So all of that being said, I really think if you're similar to me and you struggle with your mental health and you just you have creativity coming, whoopsies, just pouring out of you, try new things. Like honestly, I never thought that, although I've always loved fashion and design, I wanted to learn to sew, but it just never happened, or I don't know, I just never took the time to do so. And learning now has been amazing and so freeing. I'll show you guys the final jeans result once I'm done. Okay, so the sewing is finished. And as you can see, so that was the previous hole that just gaped so open. So now it's totally covered, and honestly I kind of like that gray contrast against the jean. Some people may think it's ugly, but I find kind of ugly things to be cool and whatever. Sometimes it gives it character. So just again to show you guys from the back, that's how it looks like, because that was the other side of the jean. So I'll try it on too. Okay, so these are the jeans, and here's like the knee part that I had sewed on. So again, now they are winterized.